Welcome to Crofam News for May 28, 2026, bringing you today's biggest headlines from around the world, from global tensions and political developments to technology, finance, sports, and breaking stories shaping the future. Let's get into today's top headlines. Global tensions remain extremely high tonight after Iran reportedly launched missiles toward Kuwait following recent U.S. strikes. While President Donald Trump stated the Iranian regime is now negotiating on fumes. Officials say negotiations involving ceasefire extensions and broader regional agreements continue behind closed doors as fears of wider conflict across the Middle East remain elevated. Meanwhile, reports indicate the United States and Iran may be nearing a temporary truce agreement pending final approval from President Trump. Oil markets reacted sharply throughout the day as traders closely monitored developments involving the Strait of Hormuz and growing concerns surrounding global energy supply disruptions. In major legal headlines, the Justice Department has reportedly launched a criminal investigation into E. Jean Carroll over allegations tied to possible perjury connected to earlier proceedings involving President Trump. The development immediately sparked political backlash and renewed national debate surrounding Trump's ongoing legal battles and the broader weaponization accusations dominating the 2026 election cycle. Federal judges also made headlines after declining, for now, to block changes to mail-in voting rules ordered by the Trump administration. The ruling could have major implications heading into future elections as debates surrounding voting access, election security, and federal authority continue intensifying nationwide. Technology and AI headlines remained one of the biggest stories on Wall Street today after Illinois lawmakers passed one of the strongest artificial intelligence safety bills in the United States. The legislation would require independent safety audits for major AI systems while increasing regulatory oversight on rapidly expanding artificial intelligence companies. Meanwhile, Google engineer Michele Spagnuolo was charged by federal prosecutors after authorities alleged he used confidential internal information to generate more than $1 million through prediction market trading tied to Polymarket. Financial headlines also focused heavily on Micron technology after the semiconductor company reportedly reached a $1 trillion market valuation amid surging demand tied to artificial intelligence infrastructure and next-generation computing systems. In Washington state, recovery operations continue following the devastating Longview paper mill implosion that officials now describe as one of the deadliest industrial disasters in recent state history. Authorities confirmed multiple fatalities while investigators continue examining the role of dangerous chemical materials involved in the explosion. Immigration headlines also intensified tonight after protesters and ICE agents clashed outside a detention facility in Newark, New Jersey, amid reports of hunger strikes and worsening conditions inside the center. The protests continue fueling nationwide debates surrounding immigration enforcement, detention conditions, and federal border policy. Meanwhile, Australia officially launched a massive lawsuit against 3M seeking billions of dollars in damages tied to PFAS forever chemical contamination at defense and industrial sites. The case could become one of the largest environmental lawsuits in Australian history. Entertainment and sports headlines were dominated by the New York Knicks after the team officially advanced to the NBA Finals, igniting massive celebrations across New York City and renewed championship hopes for Knicks fans after decades of disappointment. Gaming headlines today were dominated by the release of 007 First Light, the newly launched James Bond video game that critics say could become one of the biggest action titles of the year. Meanwhile, Activision officially confirmed that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 will launch this October, with reports also confirming the game is expected to arrive on Nintendo's Switch 2 platform alongside PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Hardware companies also made major announcements at Computex 2026 after Intel unveiled its new Arc G-series gaming chips designed specifically for next-generation handheld gaming devices. Acer quickly followed by revealing the new Predator Atlas 8 handheld gaming system, powered by Intel's latest portable gaming technology, as competition continues heating up in the handheld gaming market. In PC gaming news, growing frustration is spreading throughout the gaming community after Steam Deck prices surged due to rising hardware and memory component costs, with some analysts warning that affordable portable PC gaming may be becoming increasingly difficult for consumers. Meanwhile, Bungie and Destiny 2 remained a major topic online after renewed debate erupted over whether the franchise should finally transition toward a full Destiny 3 release, following years of expansions and live service updates. Climate concerns also intensified across Europe as record-breaking heat waves continued smashing temperature records across France, Spain, Germany, and the United Kingdom. Scientists warn the unusually early heat event may signal worsening climate instability as hospitals and emergency services respond to rising heat-related illnesses throughout the region. And that wraps up today's edition of Crofam News for May 28, 2026. For more updates and breaking headlines from around the world, make sure to follow Crofam News across all platforms. Thank you for watching. This is Crofam News. Be bold, be seen, be heard.